Hey man, look here. The Chicago Bulls in a situation, bro, what they gotta get rid of Zach Lavine. This article for Bleacher Report, and I put a short out this weekend. The New Orleans Pelicans may be a sneaky way to get rid of Zach. We gonna talk about that in a little bit more, but you gotta hear that music first.
Cognac, gang.
Shy Boys Podcast with the Cognac Boys. I am Cognac Boy CDubb. Holding it down on another episode of Shy Boys Podcast. If you like what you're listening to, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you punch that subscribe button and leave a comment for your boy. I like listening to you guys' thoughts. Now let's get to this. How do we get rid of Zach Lavine? That's on everybody's radar. Like we have to trade Zach Lavine this season coming up. Him sticking with the team, that's for another video because y'all know that's a possibility, right? Y'all know he could be dressed as a Chicago Bull at the start of the season, right? Just know that's a possibility. But with that being said, who on this God's green earth would want a Zach Lavine? Zach Lavine has proven himself to be an injury concern. He's proven himself not to be at this junction of his career to be a lead dog. Um, Zach has proven himself not to be the defensive player that we thought he could be at this point in his career. Um, his stock is going down around the NBA, bro. It's like ain't nobody running and fighting and clamoring and throwing elbows to come get Zach Lavine. Through nobody's fault, not even his own fault because he got hurt. But yeah, well, just a little fault on Zach's part. Coming up short in the playoffs, coming up short against good teams, not being able to lead this team because this I think this team when he was the head mainly a year ago when he was consistent's best player on this team, he couldn't dig his team up out of that dirt that they were in. They was just trash, and he couldn't dig them out of there. But Zach Lavine is going to be an intriguing problem the Chicago Bulls are going to have this offseason, and it's coming to a close in a minute. We about to have our two competitors for the championship in a couple days. Zach Lavine, getting rid of him? Is it the Pistons? You want to Cade Cunningham? Do they still want Zach? It's been reports that the Pistons are out of the sweepstakes for Zach Lavine. Is it the Philadelphia 76ers? They need one more star. They got Embiid. He can't stay healthy. Um, Tyrese Maxey, most improved player. He's a killer. Do you need one more bona fide score on that Philadelphia team? Could that be Zach Lavine? What are you willing to give up for Zach Lavine? Because we just ain't going to give him away. I'm going to hope that AK and them ain't just going to give Zach away. Is it that type of problem? Is that type of problem that you just willing to just give them away? Is we goodwill? Is we the goodwill right now? Or are we Sears? Are we Zales the jeweler? No, we definitely gonna get we just gonna get everything that's we gonna get our worth in bucks right here. We ain't gonna play with that. So that we talked about how Zach Lavine and his people wanting Zach Lavine is not high. You know what I'm saying? Right now, he's not in demand right now. But I look over at New Orleans, and nobody never talked about New Orleans, bro. They got the same similar kind of problems with Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram is 26 years old. 7 feet tall, Kevin Durant type abilities, but it seems not to be working out over there in New Orleans. He seems not to be able to come through when they lose a primetime player like Zion Williams, because he get injured a lot too. Zion, he can't take them over the edge when they lose a big time player like Zion Williamson. So if we in the same similar type situations, New Orleans Pelicans, Chicago Bulls, won't it fit? For we could just go and trade him. I know he got one more year on his contract. 2024, 2025, his contract is up. He'll be a free agent after this year coming up. And Zach got 3 more years remaining. But if y'all in such a rush and such a hurry to get rid of Zach Lavine, go on and take that risk. Take that 1 year risk with Brandon Ingram. He will instantly be the best player when he come over here. I'll shout out to DeMar, but he'll be the instant best player when he come over here to Chicago. We have not had a talent like that in Chicago ever. And he's still 26 years old. We got a chance to impress him, make him want to stay in Chicago. And Brandon Ingram, you win in Chicago, you a legend for life. You not paying Giordano's or home run in, my guy. I know you tired of jambalaya and gumbo. I know you is, bro. I can see by the way you playing in the playoffs, bro. You look like you want to take a nap. But look, this is what we got to do. This is what we got to do. If all else fails, you can't find a better deal. AK, Eversley, get on the phone with the New Orleans Pelicans. See what they willing to take for Brandon Ingram, the Kevin Durant bootleg player. Because he ain't Kevin Durant, but he got some of them abilities. And mix that abilities with some of the young guys we got coming up in the draft pick that we're going to make. And we got something I want to see on that basketball court. Just a thought. Ain't nothing wrong with Brandon Ingram. Let's see what's up with that. Now, y'all tell me what y'all think about this trade. Zach Lavine for Brandon Ingram. And I'm going to get back with y'all on the next one. Peace.
Cognac. Gang.